Hi everyone, my name is Simon Mishevich from Optimized Accountants, and in this video we're going to be talking about the latest US house prices and what we should expect for the future. And I have to say that there are an abundant number of videos, clickbait, that suggests that property prices are, well, on a cliff edge, about to fall down in the US. Catastrophic, Armageddon are the words that I see on YouTube videos. But I'm going to give you clear evidence to dispel those myths that it's not going to happen. So let's go ahead and have a look at the Zillow and Redfin in terms of prices. And Zillow is showing a year-on-year change of 4.6%. Redfin is also showing a year-on-year increase of 4.8%, which was actually further up than previous month of 4.2%. So those kind of rates are incredibly different to what people will have you believe about 35, 40, 50% price drops in certain states. That's just not going to happen, no matter what you think. Now we can have a look at the median sales price. And if you look at the Redfin graph right at the far right hand side, you will see that that graph is going up. It is not going down. So this house price is certainly improving, not receding in any way. CoreLogic is looking at all different types of states. So these YouTubers that say house prices are collapsing, maybe if they're looking in the north, or if you're looking at Texas, maybe there's cooling down. But even then, that's still showing a price increase of 1 to 3%. It's certainly not a 30% drop, as some YouTubers are saying, which is crazy. But if you're looking at New York, we can be expecting to higher than 5-6% in those areas. Even Florida, where some YouTubers are saying that there's huge amounts of issues coming out of there, people not going to be able to afford their homes because of the insurance. I get that, but there's also a lot of people that are buying homes in cash. They're missing this point that these house prices in Florida may actually go even higher than last year. Never mind down by 30-35%. Here's CoreLogic again with their current versus forecast. Now the forecast was 3.7%, which was even then criticized as being heavy. But they're saying, well, actually year on year, they can see data being 5.3%. Month on month change, 1.2% compared to a forecast 0.8%. So there's huge amounts of improvements that you can see right now. And this is just evidence from different organizations that you can refer to yourself. Median days in the market. One of the arguments of house prices falling is the number of days that properties stay on the market. And that was fair to say because those house prices were kind of in question. Then the days on market was getting up to towards 70 in early periods of 2024. But now it's dropped down significantly. And if you look at the previous years, I'm looking at 2017, 2018, 2019, the number of days on the market is way below 50, which is better than it's ever been in those previous years. So I'm not buying this. There is no inventory stockpiling going on. Actually, houses are moving. And the concern is that if people start thinking, hey, you're right, I'll save some money here to buy the house in maybe 5 years' time, they could be missing out again on these house prices that are going to affect them in 5 years' time, and they end up paying more because they waited. I'm not saying you should buy a property, by the way. I'm just saying please be careful of clickbait where they're telling you the house prices are falling. One of the arguments is, well, house prices are really bad and you can't get a mortgage. Or you shouldn't really exchange your mortgage where you're paying 2% and now paying this 5.5%, which let's not forget, if you're getting a mortgage, you'll be more than 5.5%, maybe 6-7%. But withstanding that, there are still a lot of cash buyers out there. So again, people are saying that, hey, mortgages so high, interest rates so high, look, no one's going to be buying houses. People with cash will. And that is the misleading point behind all of these statements that have been made. Mortgage delinquencies. Another thing that was being covered off is, hey, well, there is plenty of mortgage delinquencies shooting through the roof. And therefore, we will be in a situation whereby people throwing the keys in, house prices have to come down. All right, well, let's compare that to 2008, 2009, 2010. Oh, look at this. Mortgage delinquencies is one of the lowest rates it's been for a number of years. So where is this information coming from? And yes, it's getting back up to more than 1.5%, but even then, it is not enough to start saying that house prices are going to collapse because people cannot afford the interest on their homes.